What's up, Dragreus? How you doing?
What's up, man? Doing pretty good. Just trying to relax and yeah, get ready for CX coming out next this week. It's gonna be a great time.
I'm super excited about CX coming out as well. You might have won the last tournament we've got before people have Beyblade CX.
We'll see if it changes up the meta or anything.
We'll certainly see. All right, so let's get into this match review. So, in the first match, you launch Phoenix up against his Dragoon on Elevate. What are you thinking about when you try to launch here?
Well, I was looking at the angle he was going to launch at, and where his placement was. I figured he'd probably end up towards the pocket. So my instinct was kind of like go for the flat launch, get the earlier uh extreme dash, see if I can't get the knockout, and didn't really pay off too well, but you know, bad placement,
Yeah, but you
don't
keep
matter.
your cool here as you get an early extreme finish on you as the first battle of finals.
Yeah, it's I find myself in this problem a lot, honestly. Uh even in burst, I would end up getting like unlucky KOs and still try to, you know, pull it out. It's comebacks are great when they happen, so
All right, and then how do you feel about what happens here? Is it just you just get unlucky? You trying to do something special and new and you couldn't pull it off? You flap
I
your hand there like it's maybe a launcher malfunction.
so I don't honestly remember if this was the one where I was like I wanted to call a reshoot, but it was already in the
Yep,
pocket.
yep,
I think my launcher got stuck like kind of yeah, like you see where it flies out of my hand right here. My
yeah,
launcher kind of got stuck a little bit, but then like I still kind of followed through. I think either way I might have ended up in the pocket, but like the launcher kind of flying away from
yeah.
me kind of
I
didn't
did
help
not
anything.
see that when I reviewed it uh in without being able to exactly frame by frame it here. I didn't actually notice that it slipped out too soon.
Yeah.
But the timing of the relaunch call, like the battle ended before you could call for a relaunch, which is
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, that's why I was like, I didn't want to,
yeah. Uh,
affect it too much.
so I wanted to ask, how do you feel about the way we run Beyblade X without the own finish rule?
Honestly, I think it's better. Um, it's one of those things where I know it's a good thing for newer players that don't have the launch, you know, basics and stuff down. But it really honestly rewards the players that have put the work in to kind of learn where you want to be, where how you want to be, and I think it really like
Yeah.
helps class the skill out rather than just oh look I launched into the pocket on my own and there we go.
Yeah. How do you stay cool under this situation? Do you just chalk it up to your burst experience?
I'm kind of yeah. I think it's not just that. I think it's more that I mostly just play this game to have fun.
Yeah.
If I make it to top cut, great. If I make it to top two, awesome. If I win the thing, there we go. I got the good day. That's pretty much just how I view it. I'm not. I don't want to take this game super serious, especially like
Hmm.
how bad I did in Burst because I was honestly getting burnt out at
Yeah.
the end of Burst because of it. I was trying to climb the leaderboard from like such a far handicap compared to everybody else that
Yeah.
I accomplished my goal, but it took until like the last tournament that I did for Burst to hit that goal. So I kind of stressed myself out like a lot doing that, and I don't want to get burnt out on X like that.
Got it. All right, so here You have the same matchup we had before, and you're going for the same strategy this time on the better side, right? You're just kind
Yeah,
of flat.
I believe so. Yeah.
You land
Yeah,
outside on the
yeah.
shelf.
I'd say it's less of a chance of me getting the self KO on that side, I think, just
Mm-hmm.
because you've got like the better kind of, I guess, way to grip the track. But I mean, at this point, it was more of a try to hit him hard enough to knock him off balance to see if I can't squeak it out somehow or
Yeah.
hit him into the pocket. So I don't think it. Yeah, it didn't. I was about to say I don't think it worked out too well, but you know, we try.
Yeah. It did not turn out your way, but it was close. We quickly go to the next match here. I think this is his Tyranno beat uh, Rush combo.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because my thought in this match was this round was like launch a little lighter so that the recoil didn't mess me up as bad as I thought it might. I was honestly more worried about bursting than getting KO in this matchup.
Yeah.
Tyranno beat hits really hard sometimes.
Yeah, and it takes it to the stamina finish, doesn't it?
Yeah, thankfully Elevate was kind of what Dragoon needed to make itself really, really, really present. Sorry,
Yeah.
misspoke.
Yeah, you just squeaked out the win. You soft launched exactly the right amount.
Yeah, it's hard because in burst you could kind of just like centimeter it with the left spins and like you just take the whole
Mm-hmm.
rotation thing and everything. With Dragoon, it's different just because like spin stealing is kind of rough in X compared
Yeah.
to like previous generations.
So here you gotta launch your rod up into his Aero Pegasus rare bay get 160 low rush combo. How do you try to deal with this? Because this is the type disadvantage.
I hate to say it, Aero Pegasus has I don't get me wrong, it is a great bay, it is a great part. I haven't ever had problems with it
Hmm.
more than I've had problems with like Phoenix. So I kind of played it as that, but I still got the unlucky KO.
He
Just
smiles
the
there at the end
yeah,
because it's really low power. It looks like Rod
yeah,
is
it's
gonna
like the
have it.
last it's the last second. Yeah.
And still calm under pressure.
I mean,
Like
gotta be.
this is a ridiculous situation, and there's like half the video to go, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I honestly I 100% thought I was cooked at this point. Um but yeah, I
It,
got I
did you
somehow
really think you were cooked here? Because it doesn't show. How do
so
you?
I at this point had already like accepted, if I lose, I lose.
Hmm.
Once I lost the first set, I was like, all right, well, I mean, at least I got second.
What do you think? So we're shuffling here. What are you thinking about during the shuffle?
um I was more trying to figure out where he would go. Um my instinct originally was to put Dragoon first,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I swapped it for Rod at the last second. But I
Looks like we're
I
launching
wasn't
the goon mirror here, right? Yeah, let's just we go into the
yeah.
goon mirror.
Uh, okay, so I had it backwards then. But
Oh
that
wow.
this I'm actually really happy about because I for some reason have really good matchups in the Goon Mirror. I don't know if it's just that I use like a fresher elevate because the yellow one that I use for my Dragoon right now, I think I've only used it for like the last like maybe 2 tournaments, maybe 3. Um, my purple one, however, is just like super worn out.
Yeah. I just flat in the bowl, kind of pushing it across, kind of on the bad side for Dragoon.
Yeah, so
You hit it
the
here and it goes crazy.
yeah, when he tilted it, my thought process was get the flat launch so that I kind of ride a little bit more and maybe get the lucky hit. But I think flat launching with elevate actually is a little better stamina wise. At least in my experience. I'm not sure how the actual like physics of it goes. I'll be
Interesting.
honest, a
Definitely
lot of
rewarded
this
for the
is
flat
muscle
launch
memory.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like a lot of Beyblade for me is muscle memory now. So the thought is like half there.
So
This one I was worried about though. I honestly thought he would definitely get the KO on me on this one.
with Tyranno beat, huh?
Yeah, because I actually flubbed this launch if I remember right. Because I'm not actually trying to be where I am right now. I was trying to launch into this corner, and I don't know if it's the sleep deprivation, like the top left. I don't know why I
Yeah.
pointed like you can see me. But I was
You wanted
trying to
me
launch
here.
up into that corner. Yeah, like I was
Yeah,
trying to
you just
stay
miss.
in that corner rather than like
Get down here. Yeah.
go down. But he ends up hitting me on the bad side, and I think that's what really gets it is just my placement on that initial hit. Because like these hits, I'm like kind of really scared for.
But it takes
And
it
I
to
just
the
yeah
spin finish there.
yeah. It was just really lucky that all the hits that I got on when I was aimed at the pocket
Mm-hmm.
were the lighter hits. Nah,
And what are you
that was
thinking
just
about shuffling here?
um honestly I don't remember. I
Mm,
was on the bad side again,
yeah.
and I don't remember which one I went with first. Was it Phoenix? No, it was
Dragoon. Because,
Dragoon
well, I
again.
would say you're on the good side for Dragoon.
Yeah, I am on the good side for Dragoon. The thing is, I normally wouldn't do this because people normally, try to counter pick for the Dragoon in that situation. So I guess maybe I just kind of took it on a whim
Hmm.
on this one. And
I
I mean,
mean,
I
I think
just kind
he
of
is
lived on
counter
a prayer
picking.
on that one.
He is counter picking the goon, probably.
Yeah, the Tyranno beat I think was probably his best bet at beating the Goon. I got that lucky extreme there, and the recoil from the hit just knocked him in.
But this was the same position that you flubbed in earlier in the match. Same side, right?
Yeah,
Same matchup, even. And this
yeah,
time you nail it.
yeah.
In the ball,
You can
flat.
see that my hand stays a lot straighter.
Yeah.
Like I
Uh
don't
huh.
like flick out because of the launcher malfunction.
So, just forward. I'm so scared to tilt it forward on that side. But you just
Oh,
gentle forward and boop.
so it was more of a trying to get it out of that initial first hit, really.
Hmm.
Because like I was worried about the that loop around that he did. I was worried about that being like an extreme dash and like catching me at the right moment. I was trying to just get on the opposite side of the Tyranno beat, honestly.
And it worked out.
Yeah. All right, then this is what the Dragoon versus Phoenix. Okay. I'm surprised. I thought we had a Dragoon Fraud match, but it might have been like a reshuffle or something. No. Okay. Yeah, no, I honestly was scared of the Dragoon Rod match here, but that's why I went with the Phoenix second because I
Yeah.
figured like
Yeah. You correctly got the counter pick here. So
yeah
like the counter pick for into Dragoon is probably an attack type, weirdly enough.
yeah it's got to
And
be the you gotta Elevate is such a weird bit that if you hit it at the right like the right spot of the stadium, it grinds and it just flies. That
Yeah.
was just really unlucky placement because like my Phoenix kind of like yeah like rides the ridge perfectly on that one.
I mean, you definitely get like here you get unlucky and you don't,
Yeah, I honestly I almost like
or you
fly
jump
out.
or you jump
Yeah,
over, you almost self KO, you miss again, right?
yeah, I
And you
get
hit
the
like
hit.
nothing, right? Like nothing happens. Like you do a
Yeah,
whole X dash and nothing happens. Like it was like a feather.
and then it goes for the third shot, and
There you go.
third time's charm, I guess.
All right, so how did you feel about the new stadium stands?
I definitely like it. I at the beginning of the event I thought I would hate it. I thought it would feel like unnatural, but like I guess leaning in
Mm-hmm.
feels better.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it feels like I guess you get because you get more movement in general, you can kind of move around a lot more like with your launch too. Like it's not just like, you know, you can change your placement, it's you can kind of it feels more free, I guess is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah, it definitely was cool seeing people move around and try different launch positions. For sure. Well, I thank you for coming on and taking some time to talk to me today. I hope to interview you again in the near future.
I hope I win another one so I get to do that.
All right, sir. You have a wonderful afternoon.
All right, man. You too. Have a good one.